Looking for amazing deals on the best new games? Check out G2A.com and use code FZG at checkout for an amazing discount. What's going on, guys? So today we have a pretty exciting announcement, I guess. Depending on how you look at this, if you want to know my personal opinion on these, or me, Daco, and 8-Bit Gaming, you know, what we kind of said about them, go ahead and check my Twitter. I'm gonna like not put my opinion in this video because I want to hear what you guys think of these in the comment section down below. But like I said before, if you guys want to hear about what me, Daco, and 8-Bit Gaming were kind of saying about them, there'll be a link to my Twitter. Just go ahead and check that, and it should be there. Anyways, there is some new toys coming out by McFarlane Toys. As you guys know, I did make a video about 2 days ago discussing these toys, and actually it was just the show stage that we kind of went over it, and you know, it was the announcement of McFarlane Toys actually, you know, making these toys, which is a big thing because they make some incredible, you know, figures and stuff like that for some incredible companies and stuff like that. So it was pretty exciting. So anyways, there's an article by IGN, which I'll have linked down below. Thanks to Daco for actually finding this and, you know, making his post on Twitter, which I'm not going to say what he did or whatever, because you guys need to check it out. Because I want to hear your guys' opinion on these. I don't want to influence it or whatever. So just tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below, and then check the Twitter if you guys are that interested. But anyways, it says build your own 8-bit Five Nights at Freddy's figures. So McFarlane Toys announced a new line of Five Nights at Freddy's toys inspired by the blocky retro look of the minigames hidden in the series. So there you go. They're based off the minigames throughout the different games. There's 8 figures in all, sold as individual sets. Depending on the figure, they range in size from 2.5 to 4 inches tall. And collecting the whole series then opens up the chance to build a bonus figure, which that sounds kind of awesome. I guess that's along the lines of the spring trap that we saw before. Figure the Golden Freddy. Okay, each blind bag isn't actually blind, as the contents of each package are printed on the front of the bag for an easy collecting experience, according to McFarlane. So I like that. See, that's nice of them. So next thing we're gonna go over, I'm gonna kind of just like break down the article, or you know, shorten it down for you guys. If you guys want to read the full thing, there'll be a link in the description. But anyways, so each toy is gonna be about $3 each, and like I said before, you're gonna know which one you're getting because it's gonna have it on the front of the packaging, which is nice for, you know, collectors and stuff like that. Anyways, the first one that we have is 8-Bit Chica. So like I said before, I want to know you guys' opinion on these, and which one is your favorite too of the ones that we go over. So the first one we have 8-Bit Chica. She's holding a little cupcake, and it's 8-Bit Chica. So like I said before, I'm not going to say my opinion on these. If you want to see that, check Twitter. Anyways, next up, we have 8-Bit Foxy. Also, there he is, looking pretty cool with his hook there. And these are prototypes, by the way. I got to make sure I mention that. That's one of the reasons, at least that's what I hope at least, is the reason that it's literally, they're painted on here and they have like tape on them and stuff like that. Like they don't look very well made. I'll just say that. All right, that's all I'm saying. Next up, we have Bonnie, 8-Bit Bonnie, that is. Also looking pretty cool. Next up, we have Golden Freddy. This one is probably my favorite out of them all, but like I said before, I want to know your favorite, so go ahead and tell me down in the comments. But there's 8-Bit Golden Freddy, looking pretty cool. And then we have 8-Bit Freddy Fazbear. Put his full name there, man. That's how you know he's important. Anyways, up next, we have some of the more cooler and interesting ones. So we have Mangle, 8-Bit, that is. And that one, it looks kind of hard to tell what it is, but it's Mangle. And then we have the Puppet, which also, I like how this one looks. I think they presented this one pretty well. It's weird seeing it made in Legos. Like, these just don't look like they should be Legos. But then again, we'll see the final product, and we'll be able to decide from there. Next up, we have Purple Man. There he is. Then we have... Purple Guy, alright? This is, the most controversial one, to say the least. He's got a taped on badge, and he's got like a turtleneck, like I don't know, there's something wrong with this dude's neck, and his hands, they aren't even hands, they're just there. I don't even know. Anyways, that is it for the figurines. Now, like I said before, tell me your favorite in the comment section down below and what you guys think of them, because I really do want to know. And they're all prototypes. I gotta make sure I say that, alright? Prototypes, so they're going to change. At least I really hope they are. The next thing is probably one of the most exciting things that I've seen, and it kind of links in with the video I made 2 days ago. This thing looks absolutely incredible. I am super excited for this. It is the Five Nights at Freddy's Backstage, and as you can see, it's got Bonnie, Freddy, Chica, and Freddy, their animatronic heads just kind of chilling there, along with an endoskeleton. And if you actually pick this up, you get a withered Chica figure included, so it's kind of like, you know, a little bonus there, which is actually really cool. So this is one of my favorites because This thing looks incredible, honestly. Like, just like the other one, it's going to be $20, and this is one of those things I could definitely see myself hanging up on a shelf or whatever. And, you know, when these things come out, by the way, I should mention this, when all of these come out, I'm going to be making a video and actually showing you guys me picking them up, and then we're going to be unboxing all of them. So stay tuned for that, because that's going to be pretty awesome whenever these things do actually come out. This is actually interesting, too. This is a Walgreens exclusive, which that really surprised me, because, you know, you'd figure you want these things to go out to as many stores as you can, but apparently it's only going to Walgreens, which I've got one down the street, but it's so weird to see that. But this thing looks incredible. By the way, these are made of Legos, at least from what I'm getting at here and from what you guys are telling me in the comment section down below. But they look just super cool. It really gives you like that creepy vibe, like I was telling you guys in the previous video. You see these and you just think Five Nights at Freddy's. You know, I see this and I think, wow, this is from Five Nights at Freddy's 1, or this is from Five Nights at Freddy's 2, 3, 4, you know? I feel like these are a great representation of the game. The Legos, on the other hand, you know, the ones that we saw before, I don't think those are a great representation of the game at all. But this, I absolutely love. Anyways, it is a 163-piece set, and like I said before, it includes Withered Chica, and that's about it, though, for the whole, you know, new stuff coming out. Like I said before, there's some cool stuff, and there's some stuff that's not so cool. I want to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. So overall, what we're getting in total is a 8-bit Chica, 8-bit Freddy, 8-bit Foxy, 8-bit Bonnie, 8-bit Golden Freddy, and then we have an 8-bit marionette, or Mangle marionette, Purple Man and Purple Guy, and then the Backstage, which is my favorite overall. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Also, if you're interested in picking up a pretty cool Five Nights at Freddy's related shirt, it is actually my shirt. It said Fusion Z Gamer on it. It's got Foxy. It looks really cool. It's got the box from Five Nights at Freddy's 4 that no one's been able to get into yet, but it's opened up on the shirt, and it's got Foxy coming out of it. It's one of the coolest designs I think I've ever seen, and there's a ton of other merchandise on there too. There'll be a link in the description to check it out. It should say Fusion Z Gamer merchandise. Check it out for me if you guys want to support the channel. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys